And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And off we go from Dallas. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Fights his way through a tackle. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. They get 6 and a first down as well. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10, Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And it sets up 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Yeah! There we go, Friday!
3rd and long for him here. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. 1st and 10 from the 43.
And the Cowboys first down.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Play action now for Prescott. He's got it near the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Landon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey. Get away, like 22!
Stafford now off the play fake. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Monday!
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Throw is caught by the back. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. New set of downs for them from the 31. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Here we go. What do you think?
Dak off the play fake. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Cowboys, first down. Yeah! 1st and 10
From the red zone now. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now we're on here with Blake Corum. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the pistol, Stafford. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He finds Adams, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
1st down throw here for Stafford. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
59!
Now Stafford again. That's Smith on the slant. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Rams reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB,
Yeah.
and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Go right in. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6. At the 24.
Prescott to throw. Screen here for Williams. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Prescott on 1st and 10. And this one is launched downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. That's the end of one here. It's a 14-7 game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone.
26.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Blake Corum now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
260. Hey, easy. Easy's your alert. Double right. Right. Hey, 5-0.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing is Stafford on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. It's Stafford once more. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Working quickly here.
First down. 21. First and 10.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Down by Savon Rebel.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Stafford throwing again. That's caught by Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Rams, first down.
Stafford's going to throw once more. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though made at the 46. 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Stafford's going to throw on 3rd and 1. That finds Adams downfield. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. But those are the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Rams first down.
Stafford now on 1st down. That's our target, Puka Nacua. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Set! You're waiting!
1st and goal, Corum. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Pick up of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready! You're waiting!
That's complete right side. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal, it's Stafford. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it. Brock, they turned it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Prescott here from the gun. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. It's his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Prescott now on third down. He finds Pickens left side. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. On fourth down, Prescott's a throw. And it's Cox. He's got Lamb. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Corum now on the return. He'll head out of bounds on the return. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first down, here's Stafford. Dump off caught by his back. He's taken down after reaching the 30. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Stafford from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Savon Revel with the pick. And the Cowboys get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Stafford's pass intercepted.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
At the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
From the red zone now. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
He brings it in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line.
Set! Yellow 20! Ready, hot!
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. He's going to try another deep one here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Pass intercepted.
Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Yeah, here we go! Right there! What?
He's back to throw. He's going deep. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Whittington now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Set! Yellow 20! Hand! Ready, hot!
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
To number 19. That's a gain of 8. Makes it
3rd and 4 coming up now.
53! Ready!
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Okay, it has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
22! Double right!
They're going to go for it. Stafford. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off the turnover on downs. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Straight ahead with Williams. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Yes!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. 20.
Prescott now off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. The 30. Gets the 10. And he takes this one back and in to the Los Angeles pick 6.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. We've set it down from the 37.
Yes, here we go.
Play action, Prescott. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And now it's 2nd down.
Yeah. Here we go.
Dak throwing again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 35 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and long for him here. Screen here for Williams. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Whittington now on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Stafford now on first down. Oh no, they get him yet again! And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. All right, they appear comfortable with the lead they have, so they're just going to kick this from the 10. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. He's got it over the middle. Racing down the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Rams have the first down. From the red zone on first. That's caught by Williams. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal. Now it's second and goal from the 1. Trying to sneak with Stafford. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Rams shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Matthew Stafford the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Nevis with a point after. And the Rams trail by 23 now.
44, Rams 21.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Williams to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The 27-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up by the luxury, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the indicator and the yelling.
Yeah, here we go.
So we're through 3 here. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Yeah.
Dak now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. George Pickens the touchdown. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys continue adding on to that lead.
Rams 21.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Corum now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard
line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. We think the handoff now. Stafford. Completed over the middle. 40. He's at the 30. Devontae Adams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams putting up points in a game decided. Devontae Adams the touchdown. Nevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams trail by 23 now. Down by 3 scores. Their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take
Dak to the air here. On him quick, and they bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Now at midfield after that loss. Here's second and long. Prescott here from the gun. Taking a shot deep here. Brought in inside the 20. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Stafford from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Stafford now on second and 10. That one's incomplete. Couldn't connect.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, we really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Complete out to the right side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. And forget that was fourth down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets him a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And a Rams first down.
It's Stafford once more. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, Red! 11. Tonight!
Stafford throwing again. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Donovan Wilson on the coverage.
Check! 20 hot!
Stafford's going to throw once more. And they pick him off again! Looks away from one. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Stafford's pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. He's loaded another one up. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball. Run it.
21! Lady!
First and 10. Here's Stafford. Nakua here. He's got it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Connects with Adams again. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
18 more yards. That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
22!
First down throw here for Stafford. He got it! Interception! Jerome Bland has it! And the Cowboys take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points. Boy, did they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in the enemy territory.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Defended by Kobe Durant.
Here we go!
Again on 2nd and 10. Prescott. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
Yeah! Here we go!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And that brings up 4th and long.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
This will not connect. Not enough leg, and too far left as well. And they wanted to add 3 more there, but silver lining, they aren't exactly hurting for a big lead at this juncture. On first down, here's Stafford. Going deep here for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Deron Bland has it. To a takeover just shy of midfield as his return goes out.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one count.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
At the 41-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's trying to push the field. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Corum now on the return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed left side to Smith. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an L.A. 1st down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Smith again. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That one's caught along the left sideline. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Rams making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 36.